Okay guys, the Sony presentation. They showed us a lot of footage. One of the things that they showed us though, is something I forgot about. I don't know how I forgot about it, but I wasn't expecting it.
Exactly.
Blade Runner 2049.
Yep, that's right. It was awesome to see. And like Ryan Gosling came out on the stage to introduce it, and he was talking about like, you know, the ability to like film this thing. And one of the things that I took away from that was the fact that he was talking how they recreated this world, like the Blade Runner world. So everything he was doing was like, it was there. The props were real.
Yeah, it was everything was real.
Everything.
The director has already said that like they could count on his one hand how many times they used green screen in this movie.
Right, exactly.
Because everything was just so. He wanted everything to be in-camera effects, practical, realistic, gritty. You remember the first movie and how amazing it was. It's got that same exact thing. We've all seen the first trailer that was released.
Yeah.
This gives us so much more, and it's really there's a lot of stuff that we get to see.
Yeah, and it's like I want to see this trailer again so much because there was so much. And I'm just like trying to remember everything, and it's just intense. But like, I think the biggest thing was like we see, you know, whoever Gosling's character is, he's like just kind of going through, but he's saying like he's looking for Deckard, he's looking for this guy, and then like we saw in the first trailer, he finds him, and then he says, he's like, "What do you want?" And Harrison Ford, Deckard says, "What do you want?" And then he's like, "I want to ask you some questions." And it just, I felt like it alluded to, like he wants to take the Turing test.
Yes.
With Harrison.
There's something, we don't know.
Yeah, we don't
really know. We're not finding any information yet.
Exactly.
It's a very big tease.
Yep.
And it's driving me nuts because I want to know what's going on. And we will.
Of course we will. Yeah, eventually. But it's just crazy to think. Plus, like, Robin Wright's in it.
And
she's like some kind of like, police commissioner looking thing or whatever.
This is the first footage we've ever seen.
Exactly. I had no idea she wasn't even in the movie, you know? And then we see Jared Leto's character. We kind of see him. In fact,
it's really interesting. Really interesting, kind of a haunting scene where the camera's kind of panning in.
Right. It's coming in.
And you see this weird sack.
Yeah, and there's like there's like a figure inside of it, and then just plops down.
Yeah, you're just like something just plops down and like lays down on the floor.
You know, this human woman.
Is it a human though?
No, we're pretty sure it's like a replicant because
exactly.
He comes up, he's like, "Happy birthday," you know. It's just like, what?
Well, and she's all like amniotic fluid all over her, and it kind of just you get this shot from behind him and you're barely seeing his face, and he just kind of caresses her. He's like, "Happy birthday!" You're like,
to the world.
What?
Yeah, it was
like
cool.
This is so unsettling,
right? Yeah,
because it's like.
And again, it just
the visuals are just so. It's just the thing that this whole thing is practical effects. It wasn't CG. And it's just weird, and it was. I loved it though. I loved it.
No, it was fantastic because it felt a lot like the original Blade Runner. Just the pacing of the trailer felt like Blade Runner.
Yeah,
you know,
totally.
It was deliberate. Everything they showed us was like meant to tease us, meant to be. It doesn't reveal anything, and they give you
brief clips like all through it, so it's hard to remember what it was we saw. I mean, one of the only things I remember other than the amniotic naked woman sack, is the end. It's the end scene where Ryan Gosling, he's just sitting over this book with pages torn out.
And then you hear this voiceover of a woman just saying, "Your story isn't finished. There's another chapter."
Or another page. Or a missing page.
Yeah, exactly.
Something like that.
Like, what's going on?
And he just has this face of this fear, like this
and confusion, and just like everything.
And he was like kind of shaking, wasn't he? And he was just messed up. He's all dirty, and like he had just been through some kind of hellish ordeal.
It looked like he fought Roy Batty. No, it really did.
But it definitely got me pumped up even more for the movie.
Oh, yeah.
I wish I could remember. It was happening so fast, and I was so engulfed with it. I didn't have time to write anything down because I was like, this is Blade Runner. I have to watch it, not write. Which is hard for me to do.
So I should tell you something.
So I was completely engulfed in it. Loved it.
Yep.
And can't wait for it to come out. I'm so excited about this movie.
Yeah. Oh.
So and I know you are all too. You don't need me to sit here and tell you that I'm excited for the movie because you're all just excited as I am.
Yeah.
So
I don't know about that. But
watching the movie.
All right.
Anyway, It's
Thanks,
late.
guys.
We're tired.
Yeah, no kidding.
We've hit that point where we're just kind of loopy right now.
Yep.
All right, guys. Anyway, thanks for reading the site, and we'll be back more from CinemaCon as we keep going to these panels and seeing more footage, because this is just day one.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
it's gonna be
more
awesome.
stuff.
Yep.
No sleep.
No sleep.
Till Brooklyn.
Yes.